Hello everyone, welcome to the video with me, Winter and Trade. Picking off where we left off last time, where I started this series here as Holland and took over basically all of northern Germany here, I guess, so I could form the Hanseatic League. And yeah, that's basically all I really did previous episode. Easily strongest country in the world currently, because how large my economy is. And yeah, 10 armies of 70 regiments, mostly just the result of the fact that I'm about to get planes amongst there. I want to be able to easily add those to those armies when I get them. So, yeah. Right now, I guess, though, honestly, I'm not sure. What do I do at the beginning of this episode? I could go after Denmark, I guess. Or I could try and push south or something. I'm not exactly sure. I think going north into Denmark's probably the best thing I could do, to be honest. I'll just wait until I get planes right now before I actually go and fight any wars, I think. Once I got that done, I'll then go recruit the troops and all that stuff, and then I'll go and try and get a coalition to form against me. Alright, so I got that done, and I also decided to go and recruit another 10 armies, just because, why not? And make it easier to fight a coalition at the very least, though it did absolutely completely destroy my income. So, that's not very nice, but yeah. I'm just going to have to deal with it for now. Go ahead, go toward Denmark, who is currently at war with Lithuania. And this should be over very quickly. Yeah. Very quickly. Actually, probably should have gone towards Scotland there, to be honest. Oh well. Well, won that war. That was easy as hell. So I guess I can take over the entirety of Denmark. Why not? And also grab that stuff there, just kind of clean the borders up a bit, I think. Yeah. There we go. That's good. Very nice. So, with that now done, I now need to fight another war so I can get aggressive expansion over 100. So I guess I'll go ahead and just deal with Scotland over here. There we go. Now, do I want to do the same for Sweden? I could. I know that much for sure. Aw. You know what? Yeah. Let's go after Sweden next. Go and take all the lands. There we go. That is completely done. Very nice. Alright. So, aggressive expansion's over 100. So now it's basically just a matter of waiting, I guess, for the coalition to start. Well, they're not forming a coalition for whatever reason. So, I guess that means I'm just going to have to do this stuff manually then. So, who do I want to go to war with next? Honestly, I may just go after Berg and Bohemia at the same time here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, Poland's allies with them, and Siena's allies with Bohemia. Alright, sure. I guess I can still do it. It's not that much of a problem. Completely kick their ass, destroy all their armies. And then my troops just gotta occupy all lands, and that'll be done. And there we go. Oh, Poland's done some colonizing down there in South America, apparently. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of that, Poland. I don't think I'm going to let you have any colonies down here. So I guess I could give this stuff to Castile or something, I guess. Alright, so let's see. What do I want to do for these borders? No, I already ran out of victory points. So I guess that's all I'll do. Sure. Now, for the other one here. Can't even do that much, damn. Okay, I guess that's the extent of what I'm doing for Bohemia then. Alright, so now it's kind of just clean up the borders a little, I guess, especially down here. Alright, there we go. So, took all that land, sure. Castile now has all that stuff down there. Great. Now I just need my troops to get back over here before any coalition possibly forms, in which they do. Good. The fact that no coalition is formed yet is still a bit of a problem. So I guess I'll be going on to the next country here. Well, there we go. That's done. So, I border most of the countries that are remaining here in Europe at this point. Guess I'll go after these two next up here, since I kinda don't want to push further south currently, because I feel like I've done enough of that already. And those two are already gone. Man, I'm going to end up controlling the entirety of Europe at this rate, if they don't go and start forming coalitions to keep me occupied. Okay. So, I think since they're not actually forming a coalition for some reason, I'm just going to build up my economy more right now, just so I'm not expanding like crazy currently. Because I have already done quite a bit here, with no coalition being formed for some reason. So, yeah. Take a bit of a break from expansion to do this stuff here and kind of try and recover my economy a bit. Though it has gone up a decent bit already just from taking all the land here. So, yeah. Get to work on that stuff right now. Alright, so, I got to the point where my income was up to like 5,000 after getting everything done, basically. So I decided to kind of go and double the size of my army again here, so I now have 40 armies total. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to need to recruit more troops for a while. So, yeah. Aggressive expansion's only gotten down to 80 currently. Only recently just went under 100. And still no coalition is formed. So, yeah. I think I will now see about just finishing off Bohemia, I guess. That also means fighting Lithuania. I think I'll go after Novgorod up here instead. Basically get the rest of Finland fully under my control over here. There. Just do that, I guess. And that should have put my aggressive expansion back over 100. Yep. Okay. Nice. So, will they form a coalition now or not? Now that the aggressive expansion's gone back over 100 again. I'm just going to assume no. Yeah. Still not doing it. Alright then. So, Bohemia no longer has an alliance with Lithuania. Good. So quickly deal with you. Finish you off completely here. Oh. There we go. Finally. Took you long enough. So, England's leading the coalition, of course, here. Nothing out in the Pacific, thank God for that. So, yeah, this is quite large. Most of Europe at war with me. But I can handle it, I'm pretty sure, considering the 40 armies they have. And my massive technology lead over the rest of the world. Yeah, I've already fully occupied England over here. So my troops are now going to be going over here to occupy lands they have in South America. And they're going to do that very quickly, I'm pretty sure. Tell my troops to come back over here to finish this stuff off. There you go. There's nothing else out here, right? That's the furthest away they have to go. Good. So now they just need to deal with South America. Oh, no you don't. Go finish that. There you go. There we go. That should be the end of England completely. Yeah, troops are attacking other countries now. That's very good. They basically already have all this done. Holy shit. Okay, so honestly not sure what I'm going to do when it comes to the borders in this one. Really not sure, to be honest. I'll definitely be cleaning up this entire area for sure. And that is everything in Europe completely occupied, and everything over in the Americas is already occupied. So that means everything is done besides the little bit of land that's England apparently liberated down there in Africa that I'm just going to completely ignore. Just so my troops don't have to go all the way down there to get it back. So let's get this stuff dealt with here. Why does Poland have a little random bit of France over here? The fuck? Alright, so taking a lot of land, in all honesty here. For the most part, I'm kind of just planning on just taking over all the other members of the Holy Roman Empire and just get them dealt with. And then after that, cleaning up all of these borders, so Poland's going to lose all this land over here, along with a random bit of land they for whatever reason have in France. But yeah, also taking more land over here, getting more of this stuff and everything. I'll be selling this chunk of land here to Muscovy. Decent chunk of this is going to be sold to France, I guess. But I think I'll probably keep all of that stuff over there in the Balkans. And then this stuff around here that I'm taking in America, so I just clean up borders and nothing else. So, yeah, there we go. Let's go get the borders all cleaned up. Alright. So, that's basically just the extent of everything that I actually took there. Not bad. Mostly just putting more of a buffer on my borders and a large push south into Italy and the Balkans. Is all that really was. Not bad. At all. So, now, there's only 2 countries left. No, 3 countries, apparently, that are part of the Holy Roman Empire. Got them right there, and then that one. Who's the other? Who's the other member of the Holy Roman Empire? Oh, they survived, because they had 2 random provinces over there. Okay, sure. I guess I'll have to deal with that later then. So, with that done, I don't really have much I can currently do. I guess I will just go ahead and finish these off over here. Nah, they're actually a vassal of them, so I get to actually finish them off right now. Nice. And there we go. I am now the only member of the Holy Roman Empire. Good. Alright. Montenegro's a vassal of the Ottomans. And there's the next coalition already. Damn, still leading this one. Why are there countries getting independence from England over here? Hell's going on? England, what's happening to you? Well, I guess for this coalition then, I will probably... not really sure. I'll definitely take over the rest of Sardinia and Sicily there. Clean up the Balkans even more if I probably just wipe out everything in the Balkans in all honesty. Possibly wipe out Lithuania. Maybe. Finish off Poland. Take a little bit more France, Castile there. Get rid of that stuff there that Castile has. Come on. Finish this up. That's all that done. Now. It's just the islands out here, I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing. Pretty much. Good. Now the troops need to head back and start dealing with the rest of this stuff, I guess. Yeah. Well, I think that's basically everything. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be cleaning this stuff up over here in Africa, without question, because I have no idea why in the world Tunis has split into 3 parts here for some reason. So definitely deal with that for sure. Portugal. Okay. Coalition against Portugal just got formed. I'll refuse that. For the very first time, I will actually refuse to join a coalition. Because I don't mind those borders that they have there. I don't mind those borders at all. Okay, everything in the Americas has been finished. So all that's left is this stuff out here. Wipe Tunis completely off the map. Just get those borders all cleaned up and everything. Castile lost a bunch of land over here. So now let's go clean up their borders more. Alright, there we go. I am once again taking a lot of land here. Most because I just kind of went to clean up the Balkans completely and get all that land. But that will result in me taking quite a bit more lands than that as well. Also going through wiping those countries out so I can sell that land. Of course, doing the same for Tunis as well. So, yeah, that's a lot of land I'm taking there. But a lot of it's also going to be just sold. Guys don't really have an interest in it. Alright, so I think that's basically me done selling land for right now. Mostly just a result of the fact that I don't really know what to do with the rest of this land I have over here in Africa currently. Mostly because of this coalition against Portugal that they seem to be losing quite badly in. So, I think I may get involved in this on the side of Portugal. Yeah, definitely. That's the leader of it. Yeah, sure. Go put an end to this. And there we go. I'd much rather have a mess here than a mess all the way up here with all that land. So, go core all those provinces and everything, I guess. Portugal, since I did help you out, you get to have this stuff right here. And I guess you can have this stuff too. Because I have no interest having this stuff that's basically completely isolated from me. Now, stuff in Nigeria that I have, honestly, I think I may actually just keep that and just have it as a colony, basically, that I can expand off of in Africa. So, now, I think I basically just want to clean up these little bits and pieces here, and that's it pretty much. So, yeah, let's quickly go and do that. Alright, that's that done with all those little small countries. So all that's really left are things I can't really go after because of the allies they have and stuff. Alright, so I guess I could go and do that next down here in Africa. Get rid of those 2 little countries. There we go. Okay, so I think that's probably a good place to stop right here, to be honest. Considering I control most of Europe at this point, I should be able to easily take over the rest of the world, I think, in the next episode. No problem. Yeah, considering I do need more expansion currency, I'm basically just going to control the entirety of Europe. I don't think I want to be doing that in this episode. Save that for the next one. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of this video here. Next time, take over the rest of the world, obviously. Got nothing else to do. But yeah, that there is the end of this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.